Alright folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Today I'm going to quickly talk about how I got monetized within the first 6 months of starting my YouTube videos. So if you're interested in doing YouTube, here's a few tidbits that I'm going to give you to hopefully help you get your channel monetized kind of as soon as possible. So stay tuned folks. Alright folks, you saw it on the thumbnail, heard it on the intro. I'm going to go over how and what I did to get myself monetized on YouTube within my first 6 months. So really it boils down to a couple things. One, you got to figure out what content you're going to make, what niche you're going to kind of carve out of that content. The second thing is you hear every YouTuber say it, you got to do the grind. You can't make it without the grind. And what I mean by grind is just videos after videos after videos, and we'll get into that. We'll get into each one of these. Third thing to help me get monetized and make it, in the YouTube world is making friends with other YouTubers and doing collaborations. Right? So that's the third thing to help me get monetized. And the last thing to help you get monetized is don't get discouraged. If your channel's growing slow, don't get discouraged and keep on that grind. So you're going to hear me say keep grinding multiple times in this video. So let's talk about the first thing is you gotta figure out what content you want to make. Whether it's a car channel, a modification channel, a racing channel, 5.7 Hemi channel, whatever. I'm really talking about the car world, but there's multitude of other things out there that you can do. But just from a car world perspective, figure out, what's your platform, what car are you going to use, what car are you going to do, and think about long range. What do you want to do? Is it modifications? Is it performance mods? Is it exterior mods? Beautifying the car, making it look beautiful, and then moving to performance, or performance to beautification. Whichever way you want to go. Get a good idea of what your content is, and before you start a video, your first video, think 3 or 4 videos down the road. So just don't think short term, think a little bit longer term, because you're going to need those videos here in a minute when I get to the next one. So, and then from that niche, if it's performance modifications, do you want to do drag racing too? Do you want to do just driving around the street? Do you want to make it a vlog? Just again, define your content to yourself and stick true to what you want to do for your content. The second part is a biggie, and like I said, you're going to hear me say it multiple times. It's the grind. You've got to do the grind. And what I mean by grind is, especially in the beginning, you really got to crank out those videos, because those are the things. The videos is what's going to get you subscribers and get you the watch time to get monetized on YouTube. So I didn't say this yet. So the thing you got to do for YouTube is you got to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours is a lot. I'm here to tell you. And you got to do that within a year. So if you have something you did over a year ago, that's not going to count. If it takes you over a year to get monetized, anything older than 365 days doesn't count. So you got to do it within 365 days. Okay? So the grind. You're going to have to start cranking out these videos after video after video. And you're going to have to be consistent with putting your videos out there. And what I mean by consistent, you don't have to do it every other day or every 2 days, but you do have to continually do videos. You know, whatever the content is. Sometimes you got to do some of this filler, I call it filler YouTube content, which is still informative, still, you know, I don't know if it's entertaining, but at least it's informative to keep your subscribers engaged, right? Once you get somebody, you want to keep them engaged. And the only way to keep people engaged is do your videos. And to help you with the grind, use your family, talk to your friends, right? Have them help you get your name out there, right? So the grind. Keep grinding. Don't get discouraged. We'll talk about that last. But keep grinding. Keep moving. Don't get lackadaisical, and just keep on posting those videos. You'll get there. Sooner or later, you'll get there. All right. So that's the grind. The next thing is goes to what I just said. You know, talk to your family, talk to your friends. Have your family talk to their friends. Have your friends talk to their friends. Because the more people you can get in initially watching your content, and you can at least start to get your name out there to at least your family and friends, so they start watching to get that watch time build up. Hey, do it. I mean, and when I start talking about this in a minute, it's going to sound like you're using people. You kind of are, but you're still, you know, befriending those folks, right? So use your family, use your friends, and the third thing on this one is look for other people in the community that are doing your content. If you have some YouTubers close by, and by close by, I would say within a couple hours, do a lot of collaboration. Collaborate with those YouTubers, you know, especially if they've got, you know, a pretty good following. I'm going to be honest, you know, I've used a couple folks and really became friends, and we collaborate a lot together now. So my first person that really helped me out was RT Life. You know, been watching his channel for a long time, even before I started YouTube. I went to a couple of his meets up in New York, which is about 3.5-4 hours from me. So I got out there, started talking to him, and then I got into doing YouTube. So of course, he's up in the 70,000 subscribers now, I think, maybe more. But I started talking to him. Hey man, what did you do? How did you do it? How did you get monetized? Well, back when he started, they didn't have to do all this stuff to get monetized. But what are the, you know, tips, tricks, you know, to get things out there? And he's been a valuable resource. Another one is Incredible Hemi. He has been another incredible resource on, you know, helping me, you know, with format. And RT Life did too, but, you know, format things, you know, do an intro, do a, you know, that short little intro video, and then do, you know, I call it the after intro, where you talk about what you're going to talk about again, a little bit more in detail, and then start talking about your thing. So again, it's you know, lengthening your videos a little bit and hopefully getting you more watch time. So that's what all this leads to: subscribers and watch time. Okay, so back to where I was. So Incredible Hemi, he's been awesome. We've done a lot of races together. He's, you know, 2.5 hours from me to the racetrack. I've gone to ATCO multiple times to meet up with him and do some collaboration. And he's up in, oh gosh, I can't remember now, 17,000, 18,000. He's probably pretty close to 20. You know, and that helps you get your brand out there. When they say, hey, you know, subscribe to Modern Red Hemi, they're reaching out to, you know, 70,000 on RT Life's channel, another 20,000 on Incredible Hemi. Hemi Muscle is another one. I've collabed with him a few times. He's got like 14,000 folks. So I know it sounds like you're using those folks. Well, you kind of are, but you know, they've been more than helpful, right? It's not like, hey man, I don't want to help you. You know, if one of them would have come back and said, hey, I don't want to help you do anything, I would have went ahead and said, okay, all right, fine. But they've been extremely helpful, extremely friendly. And like I said, I call all three of those folks definitely my friend, right? I've talked to them, met them face to face, collabed with them a number of times on the channel. And again, that gets you out to more people who then can come look at your content and hopefully subscribe and go back and watch the old content, right? So it's all about subscribers and watch time. So collaboration is a biggie. The last thing I want to talk about is don't get discouraged. This is where a lot of YouTubers wind up failing, right? They don't understand the initial investment of not only money for, you know, a camera, a car, or the upgrades and things like that, but the grind that it takes to keep putting out videos on a fairly regular basis. I'm here to tell you it's not easy. It's tough, because sometimes you just gotta go back, you know, look at those other channels. I've looked at RT Life, look back at Incredible Hemi on some of the videos that they've done. You know, take some of those concepts and try and put a different twist on them. If you can do that, right, you're coming up with new content. Hopefully people will watch, get your name out there, they'll share it with their friends, again, to get out to the broader audience. So you got to keep that grind. Don't get discouraged. If you start getting down, hey, I used RT Life, Incredible Hemi, Hemi Muscle. I've used those guys. Hey man, I'm starting to get down, I'm running out of content, and hey, you guys got any ideas? You know, what do I need to do to get over this, to get past this wall? We'll call it a wall. You just got to get past that wall, get back into it, you know, get motivated. When you see those subscribers and that watch time going up, that's what's got to motivate you to keep doing content and keep going. And you know, I am talking about all about monetization right now, but once you're monetized, that grind doesn't stop, man. The grind does not stop. Especially if you want to keep, you know, if you want to make a decent amount of money through YouTube, just through ad revenue. I haven't done any merch or anything like that, but that's the next step. Is eventually I'm going to figure out how to do some graphics design and start getting me some merch. But you know, if you want to make a decent YouTube revenue, you got to keep those videos coming, and you got to grind, and don't get discouraged from the grind. I found myself doing it a couple times, but you just got to push past that wall and find something to motivate you to do more content, do more videos. All right. So those are the 3 or 4 things that I did to get myself monetized within 6 months. My first real video, was January 29th, and I literally got monetized right around July 29th. So, and I'm going to do another video really outlining, when you post a video, how to maximize views and your revenue when you post a video, because there is some nuances with YouTube that a lot of people don't know and understand. So that's gonna wrap it up for this one, folks. If you're stopping in for the first time, check out the rest of the content on the channel. If you like what's going on with the channel, do those 4 things: like, subscribe, hit that bell, and shoot me a comment. Until next time, folks, adios.